I also wanted to understand a similar thing about how audiences in Pakistan
Okay.
are and in
Yeah.
different cities.
Yeah.
So
I'm the
I'll
worst guy
get to
for this
that.
because I don't live in Pakistan.
You have
I,
had no exposure there?
nahi yaar, because when I left Pakistan 10 years ago, so 2010. Us waqt there was very little stand-up comedy like happening regularly. I think there was one comedy group. I think they were improv, and then unme se this one guy Sami Shah, he started doing stand-up. वो चल रहा था. And there was a Saad Haroon who came America se aaya tha, legend SNL pe. He was a writer. No confirmation if this is true, but somebody said this to me, and I tell everybody, हाँ SNL पे था maybe. Though, and then there's this guy Danish Ali. I think he was also in that group, but it was a very small in Karachi, which is like the biggest city. I have no idea what was happening in Lahore, Islamabad. But yeah, in that 2007 to 2010 period, there's three names I can tell you that who were doing shows very irregularly. Like it was like always a big event. It was never ke
Oh.
उठ के चले गए, you
Why?
know.
So is are you aware if there's a circuit now? If
There
open
is.
mics are happening?
Huh, there is. It's still not as common. After it's also it really had a hard stop after 2010 wala period because halat kharab ho gaye, the terrorism type shit was
Yeah.
happening. So all live events just stopped. Up until that point, they were on the rise, especially music, and then it all stopped due to terrorism. And also then I left, so my connection also ended.
Hmm.
But then over the past, I would say 3 to 4 years, once that shit has quieted down, music bhi बढ़ रहा hai, comedy bhi बढ़ रही hai. Now it's like you can possibly, but it's still like in Karachi, you might have 2 to 3 events a week in like a good
Hmm.
month, but otherwise maybe one a week. And there's like maybe 10 people, 12 people doing it.
Okay. Okay.
So it's small, but लोग हैं अब. और it's to the point कि अब वो फड्डे भी शुरू हो गए ना कि हाँ ब्रो मैं सीनियर हूँ, you know, respect my shit. And then अब specials भी आ रहे हैं लोगों के, and
Oh,
like
okay.
there, yeah, it's developing, so there's like
Okay.
potential there. um but the main problem that people say, because the comparison हमारा immediately ना हर बात में इंडिया के साथ हो जाता है कि ब्रो इंडिया में तो है, देखो इतने कॉमिक्स, पाकिस्तान में
Hmm.
क्यों नहीं, शेट है हमारी कंट्री. But then what people say is वही वाली बात, like you're saying कि there's like in multiple cities there's multiple open mics happening in
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
week.
You need that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So unless we have that, आप कैसे करोगे?
Correct.
So we're
Correct.
hopefully moving towards that, but the money thing, and you know, audiences are not as educated where they're like, you might see the same audience multiple nights, and if they see the
Oh.
same comedian,
Okay.
they'll be like, अभी ये तो वही jokes थे जो पहले सुने थे.
How?
So it's working, but slow.
Understood. Understood. How like there's are there any clubs there like
Not comedy. I think not comedy specific. तो मतलब वहाँ हो सकता है छोटा सा concert भी हो जाए. Might be an art gallery also. When I
got
was
it.
there, there was definitely no comedy specific places. But now I think there might at least be one. मेरा मसला ये भी है ना कि now if people are watching this, अबे साले को पता ही नहीं, कुछ नहीं रहता ही नहीं इधर ये. I mean, I don't know. It's fair. But I don't think there are many. And Karachi
Okay.
ke alawa to I don't even know if there are, like Lahore, I don't know. Islamabad,
Hmm.
everyone's just rich. So udhar to pata bhi nahi. But like there's theater in
उधर ही
Islamabad.
होना चाहिए फिर तो like a general trend is that do
Yeah,
comedy where the most rich live.
yeah.